Welcome to Sirens. 3.9 has dropped. I did what CEG recommends and deleted my user folder. Go to my mobiGlass. Also see only got 26 grand. So I did have 1 million for 3.9, but that deleting that user folder is probably what's reset that balance. If not, then the persistence wipe is what's caused it. But never mind. Anyway, so what you can do in here is, I've already got my folder open, so if I out tab, select which window to see. This one is the D drive. That's where I've got Star Citizen installed. So if you open up Robert Space Industries, then open up Star Citizen, and live is where 3.8 keybinds used to be, but I copied them over to the PTU manually. So now the ones that I'm looking for are in here. User file. User file folder. It's controls, mappings. This is the document that contains all of my custom keybinds. What I want to do is right click that and go copy. Go back to Star Citizen. This time go to live. Go user and just dump it. Okay, so now that the file is in there, go back to Star Citizen. Go to my options. Go to keybind. Go to advanced controls. And there it is. So that should be the file it's put in. I want to import it. So keyboard, mouse to mouse, joystick to joystick without numbers, stick to the other joystick, then load. So that should have put all of my custom keybinds in, which is great because there's a lot to go through in there. Saves a lot of time. And then you don't have to go through and check them all individually again. But I can make sure that it's done it by checking this. I know that I've bound the COM link to F5 and hiding the chat window to F12. I think by default COM link app is F11. So I can check that again. If I reset to defaults, them all back to where they were, and then load. I go to social general. Yeah, cap is gone to 11, but on my profile it will be 5. It tells me that it's been successful. So all of these settings should now be same as what I was using in the PTU. That's the main part of it. And what I do is I go to game settings, and those annoying hints that I'm getting, it's because it says here yes. What I did when I was in live is I actually saved some there, screenshots. I actually saved some images of how I had it set up. So this is the first one, and there's a few of them. Show hints is on no. Righto, so got cinematic cameras no, vibration no, no, yes, yes, and basically what I need to do is go through set Star Citizen the same, which is a very difficult task. Right, toggle. So these things you want to toggle. That's how I've got it set up anyway. Aim down sights toggle. No, because that way you hold it. Interaction mode toggle. No. Interaction mode. Light weapons gimbal mode auto. Defaults on if available. Yes. So what did I used to have it on? Is that a new setting? Light. Gimbal lock on. Yeah, so that's no. Use lead pips. No, this looks like a new setting, so that means it will automatically go to auto aim, which is good. I'll leave that on. 1500. Use lead pips, yes. Auto zoom, this is a good one. So if you've got a target, you can make your target aim size bigger. If you're close enough, it zooms in. That makes it easier to aim. This one here I turn off, snap aim pip to target, because that's annoying. Moves the nose of your ship. Where is that one? Look ahead enabled. No, get rid of that. It's annoying. Auto zoom, yes. Target using lead pips, yes, I'll use that. 1500 convergence point. Now, if you change this one, it only stays there for the duration of your session. So if you go back into it next time, it won't be there. It'll be back on 50. Unless they've changed it in this pack. Look ahead automatically select targets, no. Subtitles enabled, no. Zoom, I think these stay on default. So controls. This is going to take a while too. So with the mouse, I don't need to invert my pitch or yaw because I'm not going to use the mouse. I think I've disabled that in Keybinds. So mouse keyboard, the light movement, there's nothing. It's all done by the joystick. That's all pretty much irrelevant. All those curves I don't need to change. There's two is the nose, but one is forward and reverse, so that can go back to no because I'm not going to shut that. But forward back strafe needs to be inverted. So I'd like to pull back on the joystick, so go forward. But the curves for joystick 1, it's already imported it. That's actually what should be for joystick 2. So it's done the same for both. That's okay. Because I don't have roll on joystick 1, so I might just put that back to 1. Pitch and yaw, they're not on the joystick 1. It's only got a forward and back and left and right and up and down. So they can stay on 1.7, that's fine. Binding throttle, so I'll leave that on default. These ones all on default. Dead zone, that's like if you move your joystick, it won't start recording until it gets a signal greater than what you put that on. So you can set that as a dead zone if you've got a little bit of slop in your springs. Never returns to 0, you can sort of count for that slop by giving it a small value there. Oh, it's pretty good, so it returns to 0. I'll just leave it on. That way every movement is registered. OTAS 2. Do the same, go through that. Pitch and yaw. Should be inverted, yes, that's right. Speed range absolute. Inverted. Turrets. Ground vehicles, I don't really worry about. These is done for me already because it must have come over. 2.5. I think that was a bit too high. Back to 2. 2.2. Can't remember now. But if you need to change it, you can just come back in here anyway. And they were meant to be on 1 because strafing is done with the left stick. Yeah, good. So that about does it for Keybinds. Next thing I can do is go get a ship and try it out, because that way I can check the everything. So I can use missiles, use a scanner, do the quantum landing, do decoupled mode, all those things, countermeasures, all the buttons are done right. Keybind.